Hello everyone, today we are playing a new artifact deck on Historic Brawl with the commander being Ghalma the Shaper. Ghalma is a 3-mana 3/3 with Vigilance, and whenever it attacks, you conjure a card named Tempered Steel into your hand, and then you create a 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature. The card he conjures being Tempered Steel, artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. Keep in mind, you get this card every single time he attacks, and you get an artifact creature every single time he attacks. So, you could just play, so much of these, and just run your deck full of artifact creatures and equipments to keep your commander alive, and you basically just win. I basically did that, and it's really powerful. Let's just get on to the games. Alright, game 1, decent hand. 2-drop, 3-drop. Well, we have 3 3-drops. Probably player commander, unless we sense that our opponent has a removal or a counter because it's blue, looks like. Alright, next turn we'll probably play our commander unless our opponent leaves any mana open. Yeah. Alright, let's just play it safe here and not play our commander yet. Let's just go with the little guy soldier. And then I think we're safe to attack for 1 here. Chip away the damage as much as you can. We'll pass. Alright, just a land from our opponent. And a Death Toucher. It's going to be a bit annoying for when we start attacking with our commander more often, because we just got it out. So we're just going to try and bait. Nope. Our opponent takes the damage. Well, we're going to have some way to kill that creature right there, because it's going to be a real problem for once we try and get the Tempered Steel and stuff like that. Hopefully we draw a removal spell or something like that. Or we could just attack and get the Tempered Steel and the mirror, but we'd have to replay our commander. Honestly, I think we might just do that, because we need the Tempered Steel right now. Should we play the Burner's Heart? Sure. Probably doesn't matter if we play the Tempered Steel next turn. Attack with just our commander right now. Maybe our opponent does block here. Hopefully not. Wow. Okay, I thought our opponent was really holding up that for our commander. Well, next turn, if we draw a land, we'll be able to play 2 Tempered Steels. And that's going to be so broken. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have anything too crazy right now, though. If it's a board wipe or something like that, we're pretty screwed. We have Brilliant Restoration. We could just return everything. And hopefully our opponent doesn't remove our commander here. That's too bad. Well, we can probably just replay it next turn. I don't know if we need to play the Tempered Steel yet. Ooh, and there's a... Actually, let's play the Tempered Steel, honestly. We don't really need our commander too much right now. Let's play the Cold Sealed Heart as well. Next turn, we can play our commander, because honestly, right now, we just want to get damage in. We could probably win the game in the next few turns, as long as we get some more creatures and our opponent doesn't block like that. Which seems like it's happening a lot. Oh, also, we could play Sword of Forge and Fire. Maybe get some extra damage in, because our opponent won't be able to block with green creatures, and green creatures are the only creatures our opponent has. So. Seems like our opponent's just drawing cards right now. Haven't seen them really do too much, but I'm not complaining. That was a little suspicious. I actually think we just play our commander here because next turn, once we get one more tempered steel, we'll be able to win the game in just a turn or two. And it looks like our opponent might have something, and we're just going to have to try and get rid of that as quickly as possible. I feel like the Sword of Forge and Fire was a good idea, but, I'm going to go with the theme of the deck for now. I love getting more tempered steels out there. Okay, so Consider was what our opponent was holding back. Lucky it wasn't a counter spell or anything like that. Our opponent has been filtering a lot, so hopefully our opponent doesn't have any, bounce spell. Oh, wow, just concede. All right, good game. Game 2, pretty decent hand. Don't really have any things that we can play in the first couple turns besides the Ornithopter. We do have a 3-drop. Our opponent plays a Star Pupil, so yeah, definitely in the Elish Norn theme, because our opponent's playing Elish Norn. Elish Norn's a very powerful commander. Honestly, I don't think that our deck can win against this deck as easily. Our deck's powerful, but Elish Norn is kind of just super broken. I don't know if you watched my past video of Elish Norn, but we ran a really mediocre deck, and it was still super powerful. Elish Norn is just so broken. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't been... Aw, dang it! Well, we lose our commander here, which is really sad, because it's the only thing we could have been playing for a little bit. But Elish Norn, yeah, super powerful. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was banned in a format or two, like Commander, because it's just super powerful. It's probably not going to be banned in Commander, though, because why would they? But it's just a really good card. Let's not attack if there's no reason to. Our opponent's turn. Plays a land into... Oh, alright. Resolute Reinforcements. So it seems like our opponent has been playing some things with Enter the Battlefield abilities before they get Elish Norn out, which personally I wouldn't do because, I'm greedy, but it probably... okay, so we have Worm Coil Engine now. That's really good. Probably going to want to get that out sometime. Doesn't seem like our opponent is doing too much right now, but that's the magic of Elish Norn. It just suddenly goes off out of nowhere, and it's pretty hard to win. Alright, what? Oh, okay. So I'm pretty sure we just played the Maul of Skyclaves here. We got to get our commander... Oh, right, there's no Enter the Battlefield because of Elish Norn. That's sad. Alright, let's just play... I don't know what to do here, but we don't have enough mana for Maul of Skyclave, so let's just use Treasure Map. In a turn or two, it's going to have enough counters where it flips and we get some more treasures. Because we do kind of need the mana right now for Maul of Skyclaves. Honestly, all I can hope for right now is that we survive a couple more turns until we're able to get Worm Coil Engine out or just a couple tempered steels on the field. Alright, take 5. Not too much right now, but, it always seems like that with Elish Norn. Alright, let's just equip them all of Skyclaves right here. Really hope our opponent doesn't have a removal spell anytime soon. We're going to be attacking for 5. And now we just guaranteed get a tempered steel, so no matter what happens... Ah, shoot. Alright. Well, now our opponent's going to be able to block our commander, which really sucks. Oh, that's sad. Alright. Well, we'll have to let it happen. Alright, our commander dies, sadly, but we will activate the treasure map because we're finally going to get the treasures. And the treasure map becomes a land, so we now have an extra 4 mana. Not sure next turn if we even want to play our commander. We're probably not going to waste our treasures this turn, but we should probably get tempered steel out there sometime soon. Oh, right, I completely forgot we had Wormcoil Engine. We could probably play Wormcoil Engine next turn, and then just tempered steel it, and then be so powerful. Okay, Knight's Pledge on the Star Pupil. Not too much of a problem. We'll take it. Alright, our opponent's enlisting. Okay, bit more damage than I thought. We're at 13 now. Okay, we drew land, not too bad. We played the Tempered Steel here, and we'll still have enough mana to play the Wormcoil Engine. This Tempered Steel is really going to help us on the defensive right now, but it's also offensive. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to play the Heroic Banner. It's fine. Let's just play the Burnished Heart from there. With one of the treasures. And all of our creatures in this deck are just artifact creatures, so it also gets buffed. I think we just pass from here. Sadly, I don't think we'll be able to survive for much longer until we get the Wormcoil Engine out or our commander. Okay, looks like our opponent just keeps on enlisting. Honestly, we'll just take it. I don't want any of my creatures to die yet. Play a Plains, Wormcoil Engine. Does our opponent have... Okay, no, good. Should we play anything else? Not sure. I think we just pass the turn from here. I'm completely fine if our opponent attacks this turn because there is good game. What? 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 No. Dang. Alright, well that kind of sucks. That's a weird card to run in Elish Norn, but I guess we just sacrifice some treasures, you know. Never know if there's some way you can win the game. You know? Alright, well, I think that's good game. Good game. Alright, on to game 3. Alright, game 3. Really good hand. We have Ramp, and we have one of my favorite 3-drops, Combat Thresher. You know, I didn't really like that at first, but it grew on me pretty well. Play a plane. And we're not going to be doing too much the first turn. Our opponent is playing Gisath on Sun's Avatar, though, which is a very powerful commander. I've lost against it way too much times to count. Okay, what's our opponent searching for? Alright, keep the plan. So I think that... Honestly, I'm not really sure if we should play the ramp. I don't know. It looks like our opponent is ramping. So, wow, that's pretty interesting for our opponent. Honestly, to mimic our opponent. And then not too long, we can also just play the Mindset in the Week. Alright, back up to 1. Well, we have to take it. We'll play our commander, and we'll have 1 mana open for an apprentice. That's pretty good. Next turn we can attack with our commander and maybe play Tempered Steel if we feel like it. Honestly, I might just play the combat pressure. Yeah, let's actually play the Mithril and the Weak Zone. Sorry, I forgot we could even play that. That's amazing. Draw 2 cards. Alright, and let's play the Salvage Commander Worker. Swing 3, get a Tempered Steel, and the real guy. And our opponent takes it. The most easy to understand. Does seem like our opponent could play their commander next turn though, which is pretty scary. Okay, let's play the land first, and then let's play the Tempered Steel. Yeah. Get those creatures buffed up already, and let's play into the combat pressure. It's going to be a 3/3 because of the Tempered Steel, but basically a 6/6 because of double steel. And let's just get out one more artifact in there. Swing for 3 again. We're going to get another little guy. Well, not little anymore because of Tempered Steel. And we're going to get another Tempered Steel, which is really good. Next turn, we're probably going to play another Tempered Steel because it's such a good card. Let's see what our opponent does. Alright, no gift back. That's kind of weird. Mirari's Wraith. Don't think I've ever actually seen that card in play before, but interesting. Alright, play a land, and let's just play another Tempered Steel. In a couple of turns, we're going to be able to win because of how powerful it is. Let's just play some more artifact pieces and then get all that stuff out there. And screw. Wait, actually, I don't know if we should. Nah, too complicated. Too complicated. Alright, let's just attack with a bunch of different stuff, basically everything. We're getting another Tempered Steel. Wait till we have 3 Tempered Steels on the battlefield. Gosh, that's gonna be crazy. Opponent blocks best I can, but still going to be taking like around something damage, going down to 3, right? Wow, with 2. My bad. Dang. 2 in 1 turn. Well, I don't see any way our opponent can recover from this. They give that. So even if our opponent attacks, we can not take any damage because of how beefy our creatures are. Resolve? Hopefully our opponent doesn't have a combat. No? Well then that's a good game. Probably. Our turn. Play a flame. Tempered Steel. Alright, yeah, and that's a good game. Gonna get in for a lot of damage. Oh, I can't wait to screenshot this. Oh, dang, come on. Alright, good game. Well, this was a really fun deck and a really powerful deck. If you want to try it out for yourself, here's a video of the deck right here. I didn't have enough time to put it into Moxfield or anything. So sorry about that, but thanks for watching.